So the other day, Brother Tariq Nasheed was talking about he was going to a coffee spot. Yeah, got up early in the morning and he had some things to do. But he went into a particular coffee spot that was ran by African Americans. But this African American business owner, or these business owners, were a little different. And I'm going to let him explain how different they were.
I was going to try to find a Starbucks, and I passed like a little mom and pop coffee store. So I did a U-turn. I said, let me go to this coffee store. Find out it's black owned. It's a black owned coffee shop. Cool, nice little, subtle setup. Cool little spot. It's in the cut. It's black owned, and one of the employees there, I'm like, who owns this? This is a cool little spot. And he was like, yeah, the owners, there's some brothers, and there's a picture of them right over there. These dudes were flaming. These brothers had a coffee shop in a pretty decent part of LA, and these brothers were flaming. One brother had on nail polish, and not trying to judge, but another thing that stood out here. If black folks get the resources to get things popping, you got to have the nail polish and the booty shorts on. Yeah. You drive around in the city, it tells you the story of what's really popping. T.S. Giselle got upset when I said that. Hold on.
So as you heard at the end, he was actually, I think, maybe on a Twitter space or someplace else, and there was a transgender individual that disliked, some of the commentary that Tariq Nasheed was dealing with, and pretty much what Tariq was saying in that clip, that he felt in order for black people to get ahead in certain places, they need to be down with, the LGBTQ. That's what he felt, or be a part of that. And that's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard that from many black people in Atlanta, that the people that are really getting ahead are those only in the LGBTQ. So this individual doesn't appreciate that particular comment. So that person's going to come up and challenge Tariq on a few things. Let's get into the video.
Up like candy, man. The minute I said something about booty shorts, T.S. Giselle popped up. T.S. Giselle, hop on. Let me be fair. I'm going to let you give your perspective. Hop on, T.S. Giselle.
I'm hot like Nevada. Pussy pot pinata.
No, that's not a pinata.
Period.
That is not a pinata at all.
So
but
I'm
go
about
ahead.
to go to bed. Before I respond to that nonsense that you just said.
No, what did I say that was
hold
nonsense?
on.
What was nonsense?
Every time I come, you interrupt me. I just want to come say what I got to say and go. Before I enter your response to that, for your YouTube fans, my name is Giselle. Giselle. That is how you spell my name. Okay? Not TSGs, not Gisell. It's Giselle. Okay?
There you go.
And, honey, it never gave big back. Never. Okay? Period.
Well, your back is big.
No, it's
But go ahead. We're
not.
not here to talk about your big.
Okay.
We big backs
You
matter.
can look
Go
at the
ahead.
Jumbotron. It never gave. Period. Okay? Now. Yeah, I just hate when black people act like because queer black people are thriving in American society and matriculating through corporate America via education.
Okay, hold on.
That
Don't put your big back up there. No, wait, I'm taking your picture down. Now, hold on. This ain't a place for you to slang. All right? I'm not trying to get you customers.
it was.
All right, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just tired of, in particular, people that identify as, any of these letter groups on Twitter that always have a problem with black queer people because we're matriculating through American society. We've been able to do that via education. It's not our fault.
Okay, so those letter groups. So I don't know, is it hashtag ADOS, hashtag FBA? So In this particular case, this individual is using a similar argument that black conservatives use or certain immigrants would use. The reason why us or let me just put it into that person's perspective, why we as transgenders are those of us involved in the in the LGBTQ, we have progressed farther than heterosexuals because of their ability to progress through education. Also sounds like what you hear with black women tell black men. So because of the educational aspect, we have studied hard and done better, and this is one of the reasons why y'all are jealous of the LGBTQ.
That the straights only want to rap and shoot basketballs. So don't sit up here and act as if you have to be feminine to be a black male and succeed in American society. You don't.
Okay, so she's challenging that point. Tariq is saying that these business owners who tend to get very far happen to be LGBTQ, and this person is saying no, heterosexual people just don't apply themselves that much, and that is why. I mean, both arguments could be true, but I will say that for those people who are more open to the LGBTQ, it is a lot of people that's sympathetic to that to those policies. Even Barack Obama, who was against gay marriages in 2008 in his 2012 campaign, he changed his mind. I believe one of the reasons why he changed his mind because he felt that it was beneficial and the dollars made sense for him to change his mind. So I think that either thing can be true, but there definitely is a lot of benefits that you do get for being sympathetic or in the corner of the LGBTQ. That's for a fact.
Those
So
queer
you're saying
people
that?
have the education.
Oh, okay.
I'm
And you saying
transgender. Hold
and straight
on.
people and the straight people
Hold
don't have
on.
it.
I'm transgender and I work in corporate America. But my
But why are you
resume,
slanging? If you got an education, why are you
I
slanging?
have degrees. Let's make it very clear. I'm a proud graduate of the illustrious North
Yes, you
Carolina
do.
Agricultural and Technical State University, founded in 1891. And that's on Aggie Pride. Okay?
And you have a
These
BA in pussy
these
slanging,
bums
and you
in
slang.
this audience don't have the education and the resume that I have
But
to
okay, if you
work
got
in
those
corporate
degrees,
America.
okay,
Now,
why are you not working in corporate America? Why are you
now
doing
check
OnlyFans
that.
and slinging
Now
pussy?
check that, Barbara Walters. First of all,
Okay,
I don't sling.
but why are you wait? No, why are you slanging pussy if you got all these degrees?
I mean, what are you talking about? Who said that I I don't sling
You
pussy?
said it. You said you were a sex worker. You've been saying
No, I
that.
Okay,
haven't.
so let me not get into this roaster so much because it's hella funny, right? Go check out this clip. It's the whole show. I'll put the it's the VMA thing he did on live show. I'll put it on the first comment pinned to the top. But basically, the argument tends to be from a lot of people like black women. I've heard that immigrants like we are doing better in corporate America because we have these many degrees, and the reason why you're upset because you don't. That can be true to a certain degree, but again, like it's not like you own these businesses for the most part. I mean, the argument that they're pushing, we work in corporate America, and you could also be fired in corporate America. I mean, it's not safe, right? Again, these arguments are very similar to what you hear black. I don't want you guys to hear it. It's very similar to what you hear black women talking about, or immigrants talking about. This is now, if other people debate like this in the LGBTQ, these are the same talking points. So instead of, you African Americans are not doing very good in the economy because you're lazy or whatever, now it has turned from that to spinning the argument to defend, okay, we're successful in the LGBTQ because we on average are, more college educated than those who are not. I have not seen any evidence or statistics based on what this person is talking about, but it would be interesting to hear that.
Been saying
No, I
that.
haven't. I maybe
Yes,
in
you
my
have.
former life, 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago.
You mean last week?
Absolutely not. First of all, because these girls in this group cannot get flued out, because they
Okay.
can.
No, that's not. Let me just talk about that roast session that they're about to get into. Is not important. The reality is that whenever you're gonna hear arguments on both sides, the reason why immigrants are doing well because they had some kind of a leg up, and then you're gonna hear the LGBTQ, or you're gonna hear women. No, we're just supplying ourselves more, and it's another way to say that while we cannot deny that you have very talented LGBTQ or certain groups in America, but now they do have, in my honest opinion, some level of privilege. And I'm not saying that they have always had that privilege, because clearly they did not. But now I think when you look at certain, fields, entertainment, certain things, certain cities, especially democratic cities, hey, being black, being gay, and even being a woman, those things, it can check off a lot of diversity marks, and a lot of companies, do have strong policies that favor the LGBTQ. So there is somewhat of an advantage, I think, especially in certain industries. So I don't know why that individual doesn't want to recognize that. But anyways, guys, I just want to let you guys know what people are using as arguments now. But guys, subscribe, hit the bell. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again, here with another episode of Fair Use. I'm out.